Next question I got is, are you a good singer? At all? At all? Oh, I don't even sing. Like, I'm so horrible at it that I don't even try. One time in secondary school self, I don't know what got into me. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. From the title of this video, you already know what it's about. It's a get to know me tag. I put up a question tag on my IG stories and I got a couple of questions. So in this video I'm going to be replying a bunch of them or a few of them. So since it's a get to know me tag, I think it's only proper that I properly introduce myself before I dive into the questions that I got. So first things first, my full name is my full name is Wali Mirabel Ojari Chokike. Ojari Chokike means praise God in Ikere language, which is where I'm from. I'm from Ikere in Rivers State. I'm 24 years old, but I'll be turning 25 pretty soon. I'm actually turning 25 on the 11th of October. So we have a birthday party coming up soon, hopefully. What else? Okay, I think that's it for now. So let me just go straight into the questions that I got from my IG stories. The first question I got was, what is your pet peeve? My pet peeve actually is people chewing loudly or drinking loudly. Like, it annoys me so much. Okay, maybe not like so much, but it's really, sometimes when I notice it, it's really annoying. Like, whew, I cannot stand it. Well, you know, when something is happening and then there's really nothing you can do about it, I'll just be but it's my pet peeve. I hate when, okay, it annoys me. Let me not say I hate, because hate is such a strong word. It annoys me when someone close to me is eating or drinking and I can hear every bite or everything that's happening in your mouth. It annoys me. Okay, the next question I got is, are you in a relationship or do you have a boyfriend? Well, the answer to that question is no. I'm currently not seeing anybody. I'm not in a relationship. I do not have a boyfriend. That's the answer to that question. The next question I got is, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Well, I don't know. I see myself as a doctor doing my residency somewhere in one hospital. I see myself as a successful YouTuber because I plan to take this YouTube thing really serious and really push it as much as I can. So I see myself being a very successful YouTuber, a resident doctor in maybe pediatrics. Yes, that's what I hope to do. But along the line, I think that my interests have started to change. So it might not be pediatrics, it might be ORG. I see the very like, it's either here or here. It's either pediatrics or obstetrics and gynecology. So for now, I've not really made up my mind, but like, those are the two specialties that I have my eyes on. Next question I got is, are you a good singer? At all? At all? Oh, I don't even sing. Like, I'm so horrible at it that I don't even try. Like, maybe if I'm alone I can sing, but not up to the extent that the person in the next room will hear, because that's how horrible I sing. So I don't do that. I'm not a good singer. I think one time in secondary school self, I don't know what got into me. I don't know how I deceived myself in my head that I could sing, and I went and they were auditioning for people that would join the school choir for like a program that was coming up in my school or something, and I went and I auditioned. Man, it was that was the most embarrassing moment of my life. Anytime I remember that experience, I cringed so badly, because it was like, who told you you could sing? Who told you to do that? Jesus. God forbid, I'm never doing that again. If you know you don't have a good voice, or you know you have a friend that has a bad voice, please don't let them embarrass themselves, please. Thank you. Next question I got is what is one thing you cannot live without? What is one thing you cannot live without? Well, I'm going to say my phone. I cannot live without my phone, guys. Like, I don't know. Even if, okay, I say I'm going to take a break off social media, I still need my phone. There are a lot of things that I do on my phone that keep me sane, that keep me like stable. I like to play games on my phone. There's this particular game I'm hooked on right now. It's Township. I've been hooked on Township for a very long time. I'm not saying like I cannot do without social media and all of that. I cannot just do without my phone. My phone is really important to me. The next question I got is, what is your favorite color? Because people were asking me now, I'm going to say pink. I'm going to say pink because that was my favorite color growing up. But then right now, in the present moment, I don't have a favorite color because I don't know. Like I can see another color and it looks much better, it looks prettier than pink, and sometimes I don't even know what the color is called. I just know that, okay, this color is so nice. Colors are so beautiful, really. So I don't know. The next question I got is cats or dogs, and I'm going to say cats. Why? Because I think dogs are cuter, by the way, but I'm going to say cats because they're neater. Cats are neater. That's all. That's the only reason. Cats are neater. So the next question I got is, what is your favorite feature about yourself? What's your favorite feature about yourself? My favorite feature about myself, physically, I'm going to say my face, because I have a very, I don't know if I will say very small, but I'm very small body wise. So I'll just say my favorite feature about myself is my face. At the point of growing up, I used to say if anything happened to my face, if maybe I had an accident, God forbid, or or something happened and maybe I have this big scar on my face, people should just kill me. I know I used to say that a lot growing up and my friends would laugh, but I really meant it at the time because I don't know what I am without my face. The next question I have here is, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm an introvert. I like myself. I like my space. I'm not really outgoing. I'm not a very social person. I don't go out a lot. I'm always inside my house. I don't chat to people a lot. I don't call a lot. So it's just about me and the people that are in my very small circle and people I talk to once in a while. I'm not a snob or anything like that. I'm not stuck up. I don't think I'm too big or too high up there, but it's just how I've been since I can remember. I don't know, I can meet you, I want to talk to you so badly, or I can meet somebody that I really want to be friends with this person, but then I will not know how to come up to you and start a conversation or anything. So I'll just say I'm an introvert. The next question I have here is, do you ever feel like you are not doing enough for yourself? A lot, every time every time, and about everything. Like when it comes to schoolwork, when it comes to my life in general, when it comes to even this YouTube channel that I've started, I feel like I can be doing much more. When it comes to life, I don't know, sometimes I feel like there's really nothing I can do because I'm still in school, and maybe we're still on strike. But then at the same time, I know that a lot of people have used this time that ASU is on strike to do things that is making them not to feel too much that ASU is on strike. I don't know if I'm making sense, but like, you know how like now we have time, it seems like we have time because we're not going to school. Some people have gotten jobs, some people have gone and learned new skills or stuff, and then I've not. Once some of the skills that I tried to even learn, I ended up not even completing the skills. So like, I feel like in terms of my life, different aspects of my life, in fact every aspect of my life, I feel like I can be doing more, and I try to push myself, and I feel like I'm doing better, but still I can still be doing more. The next question I have here is, what is the best and worst thing about living in Calabar? Okay, the best thing about living in Calabar is, in fact, there's no best thing about living in Calabar, because I don't know, I can't think of anything that is good, that is best about living in Calabar, because as I'm here like this now, the only thing that's keeping me in this Calabar is the fact that I'm still in school. If I was not in school, in fact, the minute I finish school, I'm done with my sponsor, my clearance and all of that, I'm going to pack my things and I'm going to run away from this city, I'll be this town, I'll be whatever it is. In fact, it's a town because it's going backwards. Calabar is no longer a city, it's a town. You want to see the roads, or you do want to see, or is it the fact that everywhere is now dustbin? Like if you're driving on the road, you will, by the left is a big pothole, and by your right is the refuse dustbin. In fact, let me not even speak big English. Dustbin that people that they've refused to pack and has piled up, and then on all the roads, the town is going backwards. There's nothing to do in the whole of this big city, whatever it is, town. There's no cinema, there's no place where you can just hang out. In fact, maybe there are, but I don't know of such a place. And the things that you mostly see in Calabar are mostly lounges and bars and roadside food. Those are the business. Anybody that wants to open business in Calabar is to open roadside food or lounge or bar or like, there's nothing really, there's nothing. Even the spa that's okay in in fact, I don't know what to say. Just know that this Calabar, I'm tired and I'm going, and I cannot wait to leave. Next question I have is, how is your relationship with God? Well, I'm going to say that I'm very comfortable with the relationship I have with God. I know that it can be better. I'm currently working on making it better, but I'm not in a bad place personally. Like, I believe that God exists. I pray, but then I know that it can be better. Everything can be better. It's one of the aspects of my life. I know that I can be better as well, but then I'm comfortable with the relationship that I have with God. This particular question, I'm going to say who asked me, because then I'm now going to tell you why I'm going to answer. At Cheese Cuisines on Instagram asked, do you love me? You guys, just do me a favor. After this video, just go to Instagram and type at Cheese Cuisines and help me answer this question. Won't you love this person? Just go to Instagram and check out this person's page and just tell me if you yourself will not love this person. That's all I'm going to say. Cheese Cuisines, look out for the answers. The next question says, do you enjoy medical school, and how has studying to become a doctor been so far? Well, I'm going to say that the first thing that comes to my mind is long. It has been long. I've been doing this thing for as long as I can remember. As far as I'm concerned, nobody should tell me anything. I've been on this journey for almost 8 to 9 years now, and I don't know, it's long. But then apart from it being long, I'll say that I enjoy the challenges that it comes with. It's really, it made me grow up. Doing medicine, coming to study medicine in a federal university made me grow up. Honestly, like, I had to grow up so quickly. I had to know how to depend on myself for a lot of things, and it challenged me to be more organized, to take things more seriously, to like, I just, at a point in my life, I found myself actually setting goals and meeting up with those goals that I set. I found myself sitting up to read and study. Like, it's been challenging, but I'm happy that I embarked on this journey. But then, because of how long it is, the only thing that I regret about studying medicine is doing it in a federal university in Nigeria. Guys, ever since I started school, there has been a strike almost every single year. Sometimes I'll be in one class, and then they will have 2 strikes in one class. Every single year there's been a strike. The one of the 2020 was 1 year. Now this one is getting to 8 months. It's getting to 8 months, and I know it's more than 7 months at least. And there's still strike. These ones are the long ones that everybody knows, because students have been at home. What of the ones that were just 1 month, or the ones that were 3 months? You just be in school, and then one day they'll announce ASU has gone on strike, and then you go home, and then you'll be stuck in one point of your life for at least a month, or 3 months, or 7 months, or 1 year. So it's crazy. That's the only thing I regret about studying medicine, is doing it in a federal university. But apart from that, okay, maybe it's stressful, or it's really stressful. I will not even lie. The whole thing is stressful. Sometimes it's just like, is it even really worth it? Like, coming to come and suffer all this plenty suffer, because that's what it is. It feels like suffer most times. Most of my classmates, most of my friends will tell you that it's a chore. It's really hard, but then, like, at the same time, it has been a lifelong dream, as far as I'm concerned, to be a doctor. Even though sometimes I regret it, but I know that deep down I really want to be a doctor. I really want to be a doctor, and I really want to be a good doctor, not just a doctor. So I don't regret studying medicine. That's all. Those are all the questions that I have from you guys on Instagram. So I'm really grateful to every single one. I know I didn't say your names, but if you know that you sent me a question on IG and I answered it, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for actually responding to my questions. So please follow me on Instagram if you like to be part of this kind of things. If you like to send me questions for me to answer, or maybe respond to my tags. So guys, that is the end of this video. I've answered all the questions that I got. Okay, I've answered most of the questions that I got on my IG. If there's any other thing you'd like me to answer, please put it down in the comment section. And if you got to this point, please leave your favorite emoji in the comment section so that I know that you got to this point. Thanks guys for all the love on this channel. I know I'm still starting out, but sometimes I cannot believe the amount of views that I get. It doesn't seem so much, but I really appreciate it. So thank you very much guys. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you like to see more videos like this, and leave a comment in the comment section. And that's all for this video. Thank you very much. Bye.